Hello and good evening. Welcome everyone to Mikey and Suze's Canadian Thanksgiving dinner stream. And hello, Kevin's Theme Park Adventures. First in the box. Welcome, welcome, sir. Okay, let me get you set up here. All right. There you go, Kevin. I got you reset as a standard moderator for the channel. So thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming in first. Okay. So Suzanne is just getting the final preparations done. And as soon as we get the dinner complete, and I'll bring it over. And so just let me bring it over from the bed, okay, honey? When you get everything set up, I'll bring it over. So when it's all set, I'll show it off to you guys and girls. And this is the second year we're doing this in a row. We did this last year for the first time, and it went out pretty well. A lot of people are interested. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Kevin. So Kevin's all set. Congratulations, sir. All right. We got 4 people now with likes. We got 2 that have already are watching, so very cool. Hey, Counting Sheep. Hiya, Mike. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Thank you, Mr. Sheep. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, so thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Sheep. Thank you so much. Okay. So, yeah, last year we did this and it went really well. And so, Suzanne is, of course, doing all the cooking. I'm trying to help, encourage her, giving her moral support. I guess that's what husbands do. Anyway, yeah, so we made it simpler this year. We decided to get some pre-cooked turkey breast, with a little bit of stuffing cooked inside, right? And then we just steam that or cook that up, do that. Really simple. We got ourselves some corn. We got ourselves some mashed potatoes. Ooh, look at this, guys. This is for dessert. This is the apple pie, homemade, that my wife made. And we got plenty of whipped cream. Yes, we do. So this is for dessert. This is the dessert pie. Yeah. We figured we'll do the pumpkin maybe next month or something. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, here you go, honey. Thank you. Thank you so much. And by the way, Suzanne Eckstein, if you're coming in and you're watching this, eventually this week we will get you that eggless, at least before next the actual American Thanksgiving for sure. But this week we'll get it out to you. Yeah, what my wife will do is write it down, and I'll transcribe it, and then I'll type it, and I'll send it to your Facebook Messenger if you'd like that eggless pumpkin pie recipe. Yeah, because I think you asked for it. By the way, Gorilla's Random Thoughts is running a stream totally out of the ethereal, just off the cuff. He's trying to figure out if his computer's working. He did set up a StreamYard, so if you feel like this is too boring, you can go over to Gorilla's Random Thoughts and talk to him in the chat. And if you want to join the panel, he'll let you. So but I love you, brother. So thank you, Gorilla's Random Thoughts, for being there for us in the past and everything. And support. We do love you. So enjoy Minnesota as always. So okay. Yeah. Kevin says that's nice. He says that sounds delicious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Apple pie with homemade with the stuff you can spray on there, the whipped cream, and put it on. And, oh yeah. Now what we had earlier today, we had white cheddar Cheez-Its with Philadelphia cream cheese, and the cream cheese had in it roasted pepper and garlic. That was really, really good. Yeah, we had that earlier. Very good point, Cheap. He says, why would anyone switch to another stream when we have pie here? Amen to that, brother. Yeah, my mom and I don't eat apple pie. No worries, Kevin. But my dad did. Oh, but my dad eat apple pie. Oh, that's cool. LOL. Amen. Amen to that for sure. Yeah. We feel like apple pie is more feasible. I mean, yeah, we do enjoy pumpkin pie, but as I said, my wife makes a fabulous eggless pumpkin pie because she can't eat eggs. She's allergic. So she found out a real economical and easy way to make it eggless and make it well and still taste good. And I got to tell you, folks, it's one of the best pumpkin pies I ever had. So yeah, very very good. Yeah, Kevin's laughing and he's got his prayer hands in place. Thank you so much, Kevin. Sheep says I prefer blueberry or pumpkin. Rightfully so, right? And blueberry, I have had blueberry before in a Thanksgiving dinner. In fact, some of my cousins, as they were getting older, some of the ladies, my lady cousins, we know, started getting really fancy. So they started making blueberry pies, apple pies, lemon pies, lemon meringue pies, things like that for Thanksgiving. So you had a wide variety, and then of course you had ice cream, right? You can't have pie without ice cream. So you had that too. So I mean, it just great stuff. Yeah, great stuff growing up back then. You know. Oh, let's see. So while we're waiting to show off the wonderful dinner to you folks, Sheep, Kevin, how you guys doing? How's your lives going so far? Let us know in the chat if everything's going well for you both. And hopefully we'll get a few more people here to join us, hopefully soon. I sent a message to Larry. I know he's eating dinner right now, late dinner or late lunch. Sheep says, meh. Okay, all right, Sheep. It's cool. Yeah, so like I said, Larry and his family are having something either late or early, depending on your point of view. But it is Columbus Day, actually, over in America right now, too. So we have Canadian Thanksgiving. They have a Columbus Day. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's, kind of a mixed bag, isn't it? Yeah, definitely is. And I did let Suzanne Eckstein know too. So, and I'm pretty sure PvP and the rest will probably head over to Gorilla's, last minute stream. So, yeah. Sheep says true. I gotta be lazy and not work. Well, there you go. That's personal choice, right? So we respect you for that, Sheep. Yeah. Well, you do other stuff anyway, right, Sheep? So, and Kevin, when's your next tour of a theme park? Which one are you thinking of going to this next time? Let me know in the chat there, Kevin. Yeah. All right, I'm going to take my glasses off for now. I really don't need them until I can, until my eyesight starts going. So, yeah. So Suzanne started after we had our appetizers right around noontime, 12:30 or so Eastern, and she's been cooking off and on all day. I told her to take a nap with me a few times, and she did. I was sleeping all day. I don't know why. I was so exhausted. And I feel run down lately. I guess it's the vestiges of feeling old, getting older. Because I did just turn 60 last month. And I'm starting to really feel it now. And I'm really starting to regret how I made fun of people back then when they were in their 60s. Yeah. And now I'm truly starting to feel it myself. There we go. Now we're all set for when we have to put them back on. Okay. Oh, yes. I was going to say, don't forget, if you like the video, as 4 people already have, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Try to build us up again. We're at 22 subscribers, so we're fine. We're good, but, we'll keep building as much as we can, gradually and slowly this time. And we'll try to be a little more careful when it comes to bringing out our phones, and hopefully nobody steals from us again this year. 23. Thank you, Sheep. Okay, 23. There we go. 23 subscribers. Good. And remember, share this with your friends and family. And of course, don't forget, when you subscribe, don't forget to hit the all notifications bell, this little dinny here. Yeah, make sure you go there, and that way when the bell is on, anytime we do another webcam like this, or if we do a live stream coming up, um, sometime later this month, we'll do a Halloween live stream. So that should be fun. So when you see that, or notifications for podcasts, this weekend I'm hoping to interview Charlotte. I'm going to ask her if she wants to join my live stream on this coming Sunday, and she can simulcast it on her channel also, and that we can interview her. So I'm going to ask our niece Charlotte if she wants to do an interview for Sunday, and we'll see what she says to that. So that'll be a lot of fun. And I know she's going to podcast interview my brother Larry at Be Yourself Adventures. I think they're planning to do that this weekend on Saturday. So that should be fun. Yeah. And Chance out there, Chance Bartels, congratulations for getting better, feeling better, and helping yourself with weight problem and everything else going on. So congrats on that, sir. And maybe I'll see you on Saturday. But I got to tell you, Larry is, I can't wait to see the podcast. I want to see some of that, and I'll try to get there. If you still want to send me the link for it on Saturday, evening, like I said, when you usually do it at 5:35 p.m. Eastern, let me know. Just send it out there, and I'll catch on to it and come on when I can. So thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Now, Wednesday, we'll be doing 2 of these webcams at 2 different times of the day. As you know, we've got 2 more pop culture shows to finish reviews on. We got Get Smart, which has 3 more seasons, and then we got TOS, which has about 1 more season left. Yeah, so we're going to try to finish those 2 up by the end of this year, and then next year we'll go ahead and start with the mysteries. We'll try to do the mystery shows. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. So we'll do that next year. Sorry, folks. A lot of things happened this year to prevent, otherwise I would have done it on the Mikey Seuss 4 pretty soon around this time. But yeah, you saw what happened. You saw it, and you found out what happened. And yeah, so everything's put on hold for that. Sorry to say. Okay. So we're just waiting for Suzanne here to start putting stuff together. And then I'll bring it all over, and then we'll take a look at the meal. So, let's see. Oh, we even got the 4 a.m. notifications. Wow, yeah, that's great. Oh, hey, Gorilla. Gorilla's random thoughts saying kapla. Thank you, Gorilla, for coming over. Appreciate that, brother.
I heard you talking about him.
I know. He has this sixth sense, this inner mind thing where he knows that his name is being mentioned. I may need to put a hold on Cosme watch parties. Hey, no worries there, Gorilla. I know you were having some issues. Yeah. I would go ahead and do that. Sure. See, I don't even have Cosme anymore. I got rid of Cosme. It was just too much on us. So if we talk about mysteries, it'll be a live stream. I'll invite a select panel up. We can talk about anything relating to a mystery, but that's gonna be next year, I think. Yeah, because I just want to finish out, my reviews of TOS and Get Smart, and then go from there. So we'll see what happens. But thank you for notifying me of that, Gorilla. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. I know that won't make PvP happy, but it's your show. It's your computer. It's your setup. So, I'm sorry. Try not to be mean, but who cares what other people think when you got issues and you got to fix that yourself. So, I admire that. So, thank you, Gorilla. Yeah. Thank you for telling me. And welcome, as I said. Thank you again for being here. If you can stay, we're almost done. putting together the dinner, and then I can show it off to you guys. So, oh, honey, take your time. She says, I'm coming. I'm like, no, honey, take your time.
Well, it's the fourth time you said that.
Was it? Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm sorry, honey. I'll shut up.
It's okay.
Mwah. 4 times. Jeez Louise. I like my job. That was one of my old Go animates. Yeah. Those were fun. I like those Go animates, right? In the early years of the YouTube. Yeah, those were fun. I wish they would have given us more to do of those, but I have a good portion on Warlord Fade, so yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. So anyway, I'll give you guys while we're waiting. I'll give you guys an update on Larry. Larry, right now he's eating dinner, but he says that he's getting worse, and he's been to the doctor, and the doctor told him he was getting worse. So our brother Larry might be in some real trouble right now. What's going on with his whole body and things that are happening to him. So we need some extra prayers, folks. We really do for my brother Larry. We really do. Yeah. I told him it would be like if I were to lose Larry, it'd be like losing my mom or dad or my aunt or uncle Pat, and Justin, and everybody else I know, and even losing Suzanne. That would be devastating. It's hard. It's hard to deal. It's hard to deal with knowing that some of your family members are in danger physically, and there's nothing you can do, right? Except pray for them. That's it. That's all I can do. I can't reach them. I don't know what to do. Hey, Kevin. And he says, hey, Gorilla. Thank you, Kevin, for saying that. Gorilla's cool. We love Gorilla. We love Gorilla. We love his kids. We love the rest of his family. His dad's cool. His mom's cool. At least we still have our parents. We can say that. So good things. And of course, Suzanne loves my mom and dad. They adopted her instantly as soon as she came off the plane. I know my dad did. My mom was in shock. Yeah, right. That's what I said. My dad instantly accepted you, and my mom just said, she does exist. Yeah. I'll never forget that. Wow. Yeah. And we have our 2 beautiful cats as always. Miss Deja Vu is right underneath me. She's laying here in our what I call the desk spot. This is her prime spot to rest, relax, chill out. Yeah, she's right down here. Oh, I love you so much, honey. And then we've got Moon Pie, who's probably in her little cave. Yeah, I don't see her up on the bassinet, but
Moon Pie's here.
oh, there she is. Okay, awesome. Yeah, she's right there in the bed. Alrighty. Well, let me come. I'll come right back. Let me get the thing. I'll bring this out to everybody. Oh boy. Oh, look at Brussels sprouts.
That's what you ordered.
Thank you.
You have this one first.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and put this over. Then we'll go get the utensils and everything. All right. We got Diet Coke. Best thing for a meal is a diet drink. Unless you're an alcoholic, and then you can go with beer or wine or anything else like that. It's what my parents used to do. My dad had wine. My dad was weird. My mom had wine. My dad had wine for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners. And then the rest of us were drinking beer, when we were old enough and we can actually have a beer, or whatever. Oh, there's Jim's landscape. All right. Take care, Jim. Okay. All right, so let's see. And then Lizzie says, "Hi, Suzanne and Mikey. Hello, Lizzie from Australia, from Queensland. Welcome." And Kevin says, "Hey, Lizzie." And Lizzie says, "Hi, Kevin and Gorilla." And Kevin just said, "Hey, Jim." Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you some of the meal. Here we go. If you folks can see it, if you can't, let me know. I'll kind of tilt it without moving things around. But let's see here. So we've got stuffing here. We have the turkey breast that we told you about with some stuffing tucked in it, cooked up. Here it is there. Here is some cranberry sauce, homemade, that she made from fresh cranberries. Here is her world famous mashed potatoes with beef gravy. Really good stuff. Turkey gravy. Sorry. Turkey gravy. We got corn right over here. I know it's kind of hard to see. Sorry about that, folks. And then here, right here, is Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts, some of the best things you could ever have in a turkey dinner like this. It's really good stuff. Yeah, that's delicious. Right, Kevin? Thank you. Yeah. So I'm going to eat that in a couple minutes. Oh, and I almost forgot. Fresh coleslaw is right here. Yeah, fresh coleslaw. Yeah. It comes from the store. But I mean, this is some of the best coleslaw because it's natural. You know, it's got all the ingredients with cabbage, lettuce, you know, some skim milk, stuff like that. But this is really good stuff. So, yeah. So there you are. Thank you, baby. Complete meal. Mmm. So good. So a complete meal there for you folks. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll go 8 more minutes and then we'll go because I'm gonna eat my food. I'm gonna try to watch some of the baseball games online tonight. You know, you've got game 2 of the American League Championship Series between the Seattle Mariners and my adopted team, the hometown Toronto Blue Jays. And then game 1, I believe, is going to start later, unless it started earlier. I don't know. Between the National League Championship Series between Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. So you got your Final Four. Pick your teams. Who do you want to go to the World Series? If it's me and I say the Illuminati's involved, which they usually are in all sorts of facets of sports, I would say they're either going to let it be Seattle, LA for the World Series, or they're going to have 2 different teams that probably haven't been there in a long time. Well, I know Seattle's never been to the World Series, so I have this undenying feeling that the Illuminati, the elites, will want to have the Mariners there. I don't know what it is, just a sixth sense. But the Dodgers have already been there before a couple of years ago, and the Brewers haven't been there the longest. The Brewers haven't been in a World Series in 43 years. So I think the Brewers deserve to go there. I truly do. And I know, my adopted Blue Jays haven't been there in 32 years. So that's just as long. So either one could be there. It could be they would set up a Blue Jay Brewer World Series because of 2 teams that haven't been there for over 30 years apiece. That could happen too. Right. Yeah. Or you could have the story of the playoffs, which is the Mariners, and have them go up, like I said, against LA. That would be one other matchup possible. But that is really all I see. But if you guys and girls can think of any other possible matchups, let me know. There aren't many, but you could tell me, in the chat or whatever. Suzanne Eckstein, if you do come, hope you get a chance to rewatch this and to see the meal we got laid out, everything there. And again, I want to thank Kevin's Theme Park Adventures, Lizzie Armstrong for dropping by. Yes, even Jim's landscape, but Jim, you're not totally forgiven. Okay, I might have released you from your ban on YouTube, but not in Facebook. You're never going to get a chance. And I just won't let you be here because of the way you treated me and my wife. And if you're going to ask for evidence, you might as well go shove yourself, okay? Go for that. Okay. So Kevin, Lizzie, Gorilla. Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, oh wow. No, it's a personal thing. Jim made it personal, we made it personal. So, you know, he really should not be here anymore. Let's see. All right, so Gorilla, Lizzie Armstrong, Accounting Sheep, Kevin's Theme Park Adventure. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Again, Kevin's Theme Park Adventures, congratulations on becoming a standard moderator to our channel. Yes, that's why I hid in Jim. Yes. No, he instigates things. He makes people feel this small. I don't want to go into it because right now I want this to be a joyous time. Yes, thank you, Mikey. Yes. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Kevin. You're very welcome. Alrighty. So to everybody that was here, thank you so much for coming. We have 5 likes. That's totally cool, and we got 3 people still watching. All right. So before I get into this delicious dinner that my beautiful wife has created, I want to thank all the 23 subscribers that have come back to our channel. Thank you so much. Remember, try to send some messages on to share this with your friends and family and let them know we're back. And we're trying to come back gradually, but we're trying to do the best we can. And happy Canadian Thanksgiving to you, Lizzie Armstrong. Thank you so much, Miss Lizzie. We love you. Thank you so much for that. That is much appreciated. Thank you. Love those emojis of yours. They're so cool. Yeah, so basically, like I said, hit the like, subscribe, share it, and don't forget the notification bell one last time for all notifications. All right. So as I say here, from now on, I always say, remember, you'll never know where you'll see me next time. So make sure you check me out, see if you can follow me. Notifications bell helps a lot because it will tell you where I'm doing podcasts, live streams, or if I'm doing a webcam live just like this. And of course, as my wife says, leave everything in God's hands. Best piece of advice, he'll be out there for you as long as you help yourself. So God helps those who help themselves. Pleasantly happy to say that. All right. And of course, my wonderful, awesome brother, Larry, who says, always be yourself. Can't go wrong with that. Always a good piece of advice. And of course, finally, Mr. Gene Siskel, formerly of the Chicago Tribune. Of course, he's gone now. Rest in peace. One part of the duo of movie critics known as Siskel and Ebert at the movies. They're both gone. But his family allowed me to go ahead and say, and now the aisle is closed. So that helps a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love your emojis, Lizzie. We really do. And so, God bless America. God bless this great country of ours, Canada, here for Canadian Thanksgiving Day. Columbus Day back there in the United States. So hope you're all celebrating that too. God bless the UK, our wonderful friends there, Lisa Hogan of Travel with Lisa MH. Make sure you go to her channel whenever you get a chance and subscribe. And she just did some great photography and video over there of Grimsby, Ontario. They have these painted homes. They're really beautiful waterfront places. So yeah, check that out. She also did a video of the Niagara Falls Conservatory, which unfortunately Suzanne and I didn't get a chance to go see. But at least with her photography and video, it came out really well. So something you never get to see much times when you go to Niagara Falls. So it was beautiful. Make sure you check out the video on that too. All right. And of course, we always say, bless the rest of this world. As you know, God bless the rest of this world. As you know, we only have one of it. So make sure you're out there to become the stewards and guardians to take care of the world itself until your future generations get a chance to experience the wonders, the awesomeness, and the great atmospheres of every part of this world. So make sure you do that for them. That is what they're owed. That is what they need to be given. Beauty in its pristine condition. And of course, peace from Mikey Sue's 4. So on behalf of beautiful Deja Vu down here, beautiful Moo Pie over there, my beautiful, awesome wife, great cook, great partner in life, my soulmate, my wife, my friend, my bestest friend, and everything else in between. I love you. I love you, my lovely wife. I love you. I love you, babies. I love you, Moon Pie Deja Vu. So, on behalf of all of us, take care of yourselves. Enjoy your Canadian Thanksgiving dinners out there, everyone in Canada, and Columbus Day, as I said, in America, and everywhere else in between. Have some fun, and go Blue Jays. Go Blue Jays. All right. We'll see you folks next time on Mikey Sue's 4.